Hello everyone, welcome back to our Accounting 210. In this video, we talk about Chapter 10, the performance evaluation. So last time we have talked about, we said there are three basic methods to evaluate the performance. You can use all the numbers, ROI, sales, margin, capital turnover, or residual income, or you can compare yourself, right, from your actual with your budget to get the variance. And then today we focus on some non-financial numbers. It's called the balanced scorecard. Um, your job is very straightforward. I will tell you how you will be tested. Okay. Um, so what's the meaning of a balanced scorecard? What's the meaning of balanced scorecard? I don't know whether you have heard yes this terminology, yes or no. But you from the name you can know it's first is a scorecard. It has score and it has a card. Why we call it balanced? Why call it balanced? Because we balance our financial part, our financial part, which is the dollar amount, with the non-financial part, which is with the non-financial part. We will talk about four perspectives, and then it balances all those things. Like me, let's say, hey, I'm the professor, right? Hey, you will say, I definitely want my student to get good points. If you get 95%, get 98%. I'm very happy for you, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate other good behavior, other good manner. If you help your classmates, if you have good discussion, give me good thought, good feedback, I also appreciate those things that cannot be measured in your exam. Okay, so that is kind of a non-financial perspective. In our last learning objective, we said we use a balanced scorecard to combine everything together. You have four perspectives. You have to know the name of these four perspectives, and then the common KPI, the key performance index indicator, those things. So the first perspective is we say financial perspective, right? So no matter what you are the manager, you are the CEO, you also, everybody wants to get the financial good revenue, good operating income. For the students, you want to get good points. So that's the financial perspective. We use the sales revenue growth to measure sales margin, gross margin, everything with the numbers, with the dollar amount. Those are the financial perspective. If I ask you that, hey, our sales revenue is one perspective, you need to know it's a financial perspective. So make sure you know the concept and also know those examples. I will test you just from the textbook. If textbook said earning per share is the financial perspective, you are expected to know these parts. Okay, so the second perspective is the customer perspective. You say, hey, what's the meaning of customer? Customer certification, right? The market share is also customer perspective. Increasing the number of customer, number of repeat customer, and the rate of one-time delivery. So those are the customer perspective. Does the customer like you? Do you have more market share? Those are the two main important things in the customer perspective. And the third perspective is the internal business perspective. So everything related with your internal business, with your internal inside of your business, will from this perspective. Textbook give you three summary, right? So things related with the innovation, whether you have a new design, you have a new product, yes or no, that's internal business. How about your daily to daily operation? Whether you produce your product as efficiently as you want to, whether you have a defective, all those things are the internal business. And then also you have the post-sale service, right? So whether you keep your customers happy, customer service hotline, those are the internal business. So before the operation, you should have innovation. And then during the operation, and then after operation. So you have before operation is the innovation, during operation, after the innovation, after the sales. All these three parts, they are internal business. I'm not going to read all these, but you definitely have to know all these examples. Internal business is, I would say, the hardest perspective because it includes more examples, everything related with your inside operation, including after the sales. Those are internal business perspective. And lastly is related with your employee. We call it learning and growth. You also have a three parts, but I personally think it's the first two. Personally, I think the first two are important. The first one is your employee capability. Whether we train our employee, we track our employee, we retain the employee, we improve the skills, yes or no. That's the learning and growth perspective. And the second part is the information system, whether we update our information system, yes or no, you have a good Wi-Fi, you have all these good information system data, those things, yes or no. So those are from the internal and no, those are from the learning and growth perspective. Make sure you also know all these examples. I know students will say, hey, Professor, that's really a lot of work. How can I know everything? How can I know the full perspective? I give you a logic, you will know it. Okay, so we said our ultimate goal is our financial, right? Everybody wants money. I don't know about you, but I want money. So we want to actually have a good revenue. We want to have a good return. That's our financial perspective. How do we get good money? Who give us money? Who? Our customers, right? So if you don't have customers, then if you don't have customers, you cannot sell your products, then you cannot generate revenue. So our customers give us money. So customers will kind of reach our financial perspective. For customers, we have two parts. Basically, one is just the customer return rate, certification rate, those things. And then also the market share, right? If you have more customers, then you most likely you have a higher market share. How do we make our customers happy? How do we retain our customers? If you have a bad product, you think you will have more customers. If you have a bad service, if you have a bad innovation, you think your customers will be happy? No. We only have good customer satisfaction if we do a good job for our internal business, right? We only will have our customers happy if we do good job for our internal operation, for our innovation, for our after sales customer service. So for our internal business, we have three parts. One is the innovation. One is the daily operation. One is the post-sales service, right? So if you do this well, your customers will be happy. Your customers are happy, they buy your products, you will be rich. How do we have good internal business? Who operates the equipment for you? If you have a bad employee, if you have a bad information system, do you think you can have a good internal business? No. So who will reach this internal business goal for us? Is the learning and growth, right? It's the learning and growth, which includes basically two parts. One is our employee. Do we train them? Do we make them happy? Do we make our employee like us? So that's learning and growth. The second part is the information system. Do we have the high-speed data? Do we have the good internet, right? Information system. So you have people and you have information system. I hope you understand the logic. Once you understand the logic, you will know this full perspective for the rest of your life, okay? You can remember them in the rest of your life. You don't need to try to memorize. We want to be rich. Who will give us money? Our customers give us money. How do we make our customers like us? We have a good internal business. How do we reach good internal business? We need the people, we need the information system, which is called learning and growth. So each one goes to the next perspective. Okay, I think this makes a lot of sense. When I learned this part, my professor showed me these four layers, and I liked it. I remembered it until today. I want to share this with my students. Okay, so as I said, you need to know these four names. You need to know what is included for each part. If I ask you, hey, your employee training, you need to know it's learning and growth. I said, hey, what is included in the customer perspective? You need to know revenue is not included in the customer perspective. Okay then, oh well, I think that's basically all for our handout part. I will share my notes for the I think the hard part is the variance part, right? So we will do a practice there, and then we will talk about the My Accounting Lab together. Let me know if you still have any question. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.